Good morning. Good morning, my Stretch and Flow Devotional sisters. It's so good to meet you here on the mat this morning and move and breathe to God's promises. Let's begin to receive the devotional in a posture where you might feel like your head, your heart, and your hands are lifted to heaven. So however that is for you, to have your head, your heart, and your hands lifted to heaven. And I'm reading from August 28th, Jesus Calling. Grow strong in the light of my presence. As my face shines upon you, you receive nutrients that enhance your growth in grace. I designed you to commune with me face to face, and this interaction strengthens your soul. Such communion provides a tiny glimpse of what awaits you in heaven, where all barriers between you and my glory will be removed. This meditative time This meditative time with me blesses you doubly. You experience my presence here and now, and you are refreshed by the hope of heaven, where you will know me in ecstatic joy. Numbers 6:24 through 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. And as the Lord turns his face towards us, might we also turn our face towards him. So if you'd like to meet me up in simple seated, where we can turn our face, our head, our heart, and our palms towards him this morning, as we take our pause and settle in to sensing the support of the ground under our body. God's breath of life filling you, sustaining you in this moment with our head, our heart, and our hands open to receive his blessing. And let's begin to shift around our foundation. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Vicki. Shifting the body around the foundation of the earth beneath you. God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. He does not shift and move like shifting shadows. He stays immovable, and we can sense that as we move our body and feel the earth stay stable underneath. And we'll come to our tall spine and begin to roll out the shoulders. Good to move the body this morning. Is it? Yes. Draw those shoulders up towards your earlobes and send your shoulder blades back and down and low and loose. Tucking in the chin, finding your tall spine. We'll turn the chin to the right and the left. Warming up the neck and finding a pace. What if we could choose our pace throughout the day? In this moment, notice how you can choose the pace that you move your head back and forth, up and down, whatever your body's asking for. All right, and then drawing the gaze forward, let's go into our seated side stretch. Right hand to the floor. We'll lengthen up through the left side. We lengthen up and lengthen over. Lengthening over from that left hip to the left tips of your fingers. Might feel good to pulse into this stretch to begin with. And then lengthening over. Left hip through left tips of your fingers, perhaps looking out beyond that right hand. Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. As we lift our face, lift up the face of the light of your face upon us, O Lord. 3, 2, 1. We'll bring the arm back, roll out those shoulders. That's from Psalm 4. Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. And we'll connect left hand to the floor, lengthening up through the right side. We lengthen up, and then we lengthen over. Pulsing if that feels good. Yes, it's from Psalm 4:6. Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. Lengthening over, perhaps twisting your palm into the unseen, lifting your face. Full stretch from your right hip to the right tips of your fingers. 3, 2, 1. We'll bring the arm back and roll the shoulders. All right, sisters, let's move into our seated staff. Pressing those legs out in front, you might want to give them a shake, shake, shake. And then we'll find the strength and the stillness of our seated staff this morning. Drawing the toes energetically back towards your body, feeling your tailbone root for the earth, staying at the crown of your head, drawing your head up, bringing length to your spine. Strength and the stillness of seated staff. The Lord will fight for you. You need only be still. Moving into our flowing spine twist. Lengthening up. Hands, head, and heart high and twisting to the right. Lengthening up. Hands, head, and heart high, twisting to the left. Find your flow. Move and breathe at your pace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face to you and give you peace. Flowing with our body, flowing with our spirits. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Lengthening up. Head, heart, and hands be lifted high. We lengthen up. And then we'll lengthen over. Moving into a forward fold stretch. If you want to bring some bend to your knees here so you can reach your feet. Going into this deep stretch, perhaps one leg at a time. Maybe both legs at a time, reaching from your pelvis, from your low back, forehead towards your shins. Deep stretch here. Deep stretches call for deep breaths and long exhales. Two more of your breath cycles here. And we'll bring the body up, 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 up. Shoulders come up, 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 and back. And the hands behind you, behind your hips to support your upper body. And let's begin to press into one palm and then the other, focusing on the opening across your shoulders and your heart to begin with. And then if you'd like to lift the chin, lift your gaze, bringing your chin from side to side. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Oh, may we receive that blessing this morning. May we receive your blessing this morning, Lord, as we lift our face to you. And then moving down to the low body. If you want to bring your feet wide to your mat, we'll shift the knees and hips from side to side. You could focus on that inner leg, that inner knee pressing in towards the mat, opening up through your hips. And then shift to the other side, focusing on that inner knee pressing towards the mat. And shift it back and forth again. And drawing the hips back, we'll come back into our simple seated, seated staff. Back to our seated staff. Let's draw the left leg over the right leg, setting up for our spine twist. Feeling stable in your hips and tall in your spine. You might find that contentness in your face. Just some ease and contentment in your face. So we bring the left hand behind the hip. This right arm can hug the knee or come across. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, left shoulder. Moving, breathing at your pace here. You could feel this perhaps like you're wringing out your spine like a washcloth. Maybe wringing something out of your mind and spirit at the same time as you release it through your breath. One more full breath cycle here. 3, 2, 1, releasing it forward. Unravel the legs to give them a shake, shake, shake. And we'll draw the right leg over the left, setting that for spine twist. Stable in the hips, tall in the spine. Paul says, I have found the secret of being content in all situations. Bringing some contentment and ease to your face. Right hand behind the right hip, left arm hugs in the ear, comes over. Inhale, tall spine, exhale towards right shoulder. Maybe this time you might feel this like you're wringing out your internal organs. Or massaging your internal organs. Two more of your full breath cycles here. Three, 2, 1, releasing forward. Let's move into our tabletop shape. Finding tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Finding your neutral spine here. You might feel this like a straight line from your tailbone through the crown of your head, sensing that your spine is neither rounded nor curved, but neutral. Feeling that immovable ground under you. God's breath of life may be the only thing moving in your body right now. Now let's nod the head up and down, nose and chin up and down. Checking for a loose jaw and contentment to the face. Yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. I know there's a Sunday school song to that, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, but that's about all I know of the song right now. Maybe it's trust and obey, I'm not sure. Up and down. And then back to that neutral spine, looking down at the mat. Let's start to shift through the hips. Maybe moving your head and shoulders also from side to side, getting into your side body and hips here. And now let's bring the hands forward. Press those hands or walk the hands forward so we can bring the body forward and back. Shifting your body forward and back. Revelations 21:23. And the city has no need of sun or moon to shine on it, for the glory of God gives it light. And the city has no need of sun or moon to shine on it, for the glory of God gives it light. As you come forward, it might feel good to press into one palm, peek over your opposite shoulder. Oh, creating openness, expansion across the front of your body. Where can you feel expansion and openness in your body? And now let's press those hips back, making your way to child's posture. If you have a pillow around and you like to place a pillow between your heels, your feet, and your seat, settle your body back into a child's posture. Settle back into something that you might feel as a release here, kind of a surrender of the weight. Surrendering the weight of your hands and your arms, the weight of your head and your heart into the mat here. As you settle back, you might find your breath. Focus on the sensation of your inhale, creating your long extended exhale. Psalm 4, 6 through 8. There are many who say, "Who will show us some good?" Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound. In peace I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. You alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Bringing in slow, full inhale. Releasing out slower, fuller, longer exhale. Bring the body back up to tabletop. Making our way back to our tabletop with hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And allowing the abdomen here to release, belly button towards the floor. Remember, this isn't a press. This is a practice of release. Releasing your abdomen, your back towards the floor. And now we'll draw the back up. Scary cat back, rounding your back to the ceiling. You might feel this as a tuck of the tailbone and your nose drawing your head down towards your chest. We move from scary cat back down to cow back. Now this is a press. This is a pressing of your navel down and your head might lift here. And now we flow, drawing up scary cat. Pressing down cow. Move and breathe to your pace. And down and to your neutral spine here. Neutral spine. Okay, moving your right knee in center. We're gonna send that left leg back. Moving into this stable body, stable, 3 limbs to the mat. Dropping your left toe to the floor, pulsing the left heel up and down. Almost there. 3, 2, and hold. You want to extend the challenge. You extend that right arm up. Go from 3 limbs to the mat to 2. Finding, feeling your strength here. Our strength, meeting up with the Lord's strength and that ground below us. We meet strength to strength here. And if you want to extend this challenge, reach that right arm back for your left foot, drawing your body into a new shape and challenge this morning. It's up to you. Lots of options here. 3 limbs, 2 limbs, reaching back. You decide what's your challenge this morning. 3, 2, 1, making your way back to child's, elbows to the floor, and you might want to spin your wrists. And we'll make our way back to tabletop. Setting up for the other side where we bring the left knee in center, send the right leg back. Stable, 3 limbs to the mat. Drop your right toe down, pulse the right heel up and down. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, hold. You want to extend the challenge, extend your left arm up. Renew your strength here. For those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. The next challenge, if you choose, bringing that left hand back for your right foot. For those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength and they will soar on wings like eagles. Choose your challenge. Three, 2, 1, releasing, finding your way back to child's. And here, maybe you give your wrists a little spin before prayer hands behind your head. Catch your breath. Stretch your triceps. Again, I will read Psalm 4, 6 through 8 over you. There are many who say, "Who will show us some good?" Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound. In peace, I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Rising up, we're going to make our way to down dog. Okay, you ready? Pressing the hands forward, tucking your toes under your feet, pulling up on your knees. Brush your heart, your hips, and your heels behind you, down dog. Pedal it out this morning. Whew. Bending one knee, the opposite heel reaches for the mat. Creating this shape of a tent, a mountain, a refuge. What does this feel like for you? God is our refuge and our strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Amen. Pedaling it out this morning. Pressing your heart, your hips, and your heels behind you, both heels as you're able, creating a angle from your wrist to your shoulders. We're going to step our feet under hips, move our way into supported forward fold. Right foot under right hip, lots of bend to the knee, left foot under left hip. Here we are, supported forward fold, hands to the mat, feet secure, moving your body forward and back, forward and back. As you're ready, let's make our way to forward fold by releasing our hands, finding the elbows, letting your upper body release over your low body strength. If it's safe for your neck, you might shake out your head and let the crown of your head, like a magnet, be drawn towards the earth. Your elbows, like magnets, also drawn towards the earth. Let gravity do some work here. Might feel good. Just twist your forearms. And back to the forward fold, the stillness here. Stillness of forward fold release. On 3, let's slowly roll our spines up vertebrae by vertebrae till we're standing. 1, 2, 3, rolling up. And if you feel dizzy upon standing, bring your hands to the top of your head, press down gently. Take your freedom walk. Take your freedom walk around or back and forth on your mat. And I'll meet you in Strong Mountain. Hi. Meet you in Strong Mountain. Oh, all right, let's find a wide or a stable stance. You decide what a stable stance feels like for you and your body. Rolling through the shoulders. Draw those shoulders up towards the earlobes, send the shoulder blades back, down, low, and loose. I'll open my palms towards you. You open your palms towards me and each other. Inhale, hands high. Exhale to a right side stretch. And inhale up and exhale up. Side stretching this morning. One more each side. Meeting hands overhead, prayer hands meet overhead. Draw them down, heart center. Let's let those hands fall out in front. Draw thumbs behind. Openness across the heart. Create in us a pure heart, O Lord. Renew a steadfast spirit within us. Create in us a pure heart, O Lord. Renew a steadfast spirit within us. Three, two, last one. Hands together, thumbs behind, finding your hands behind low back. Keep drawing your shoulder blades together. Create strength and stability down your legs. Maybe you curl your toes. What do you need to do to feel strength and stability all the way down your legs? Opening across the chest and heart, creating also strength and stability in your core. And now if you can trust that strength to look up, lift your gaze. May you gaze your face upon us, Lord, as we lift ours to you. Make your light shine upon us. Be gracious to us. Give us peace. Three, two, one. Releasing your nose and chin forward, arms to rag dolls. Let's catch our breath down on the mat. We're gonna make our way already. It's time to make our way back to the mat. Feet to the floor, back to the mat. Okay. We get to pause. We get to feel the ground, the new way that the ground is under us, and catch our breath. Okay. Well, let's make our way to legs up the wall. Knees come in, press those legs up, point and flex. And you can always support your legs up the wall with your hands to your hamstrings, or hands under hips, or palms right down. Point and flex. Press those heels up, draw the toes down as you energetically try to press the length of your spine into the mat. You might even press the back of your arms and the back of your head into the mat. Draw your belly button to your spine and breathe. Make your face shine upon us, O Lord, as we lift ours towards you. Three, two, one, making your way to happy baby. We walk about in freedom. We roll about in freedom. How do you like to practice happy baby? Is it finding length in your legs one at a time? Pressing your soles of your feet and your thighs towards the mat as you, again, try to lengthen and press the length of your spine into the mat. Finding your full expression of happy baby. And checking on your face or for some ease and contentment. Final moments here. 3, 2, 1. We'll draw the knees in, ankles in, and press those feet down away from your spine. Reach your hand up above your head and create your own traction machine here. Creating length and space between your vertebrae. Draw the left leg in towards the body. Hands, fingers clasped below. We'll circle the right ankle. Circle the right ankle both directions. And then draw the leg over. I think I said the wrong leg, but that's okay. You know what you're doing. Bring your leg over to the other side for spine twist. As you settle into your spine twist, you might settle in to the slow, full inhale and the slower, fuller, longer exhale. I'm going to read half our devotional on this side and the other half on the other. Grow strong in the light of my presence. As my face shines upon you, you receive nutrients that enhance your growth and grace. I designed you to commune with me face to face, and this interaction strengthens your soul. I designed you to commune with me face to face, and this interaction strengthens your soul. Three, 2, 1. We'll bring the hips back to the mat, straighten the left leg down, draw the right leg in. Circle the ankle. Whatever side you're on is the right side for you. Circle the ankle one direction and then the other. Draw the leg across the body, spine twist on the other side. Settling into the spine twist. Such communion provides a tiny glimpse of what awaits you in heaven, where all barriers between you and my glory will be removed. This meditative time with me blesses you doubly, You experience my presence here and now, and you are refreshed by the hope of heaven, where you will know me in ecstatic joy. You experience my presence here and now, and you are refreshed by the hope of heaven, where you know me, where you will know me in ecstatic joy. And I'll bring those hips on back. Draw both the knees in, wrap your arms, maybe find a rock and roll back and forth. And then circling your knees over hips, pressing tailbone towards the mat. Did we find all the ways our spine can move this morning? Circling the hips, the knees the other direction. Letting the body fall to one side. Using your hands to press the body up. We'll meet here in simple seated. Let's roll through our shoulders. Draw the shoulders up towards the earlobes and send them back and down and low and loose. For the last time, maybe lift your gaze and lift your chin this morning. Open your palms. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. And bringing your head to forward gaze, we'll draw the hands in heart center. Take a breath, reaching your heart up towards your thumbs. And on your exhale, let your breath and your shoulders drop low. Thank you, my friends, for joining me here for another Stretch and Flow Devotional. Until we can move and breathe together again, I bid you God's peace. Shalom.